So what's going on, guys? So Smiles back with the reaction. We have another sad tale of a husband who's been doing everything right, still getting done wrong. We see these things way too common in today's time, which lets you know that the loyalty within people today is slowly or rapidly not a thing anymore. Hit that like button for me. Let's go. Let's get into this.
I found out last night that my partner of 15 years, has been cheating on me with a coworker I used to work with as well, since December. Since about December, November, we've been having problems. And I told her from day one, because she's done this before, except it wasn't actually sex, it was just talking. But we're married with children. She works nights, and she would always get home around 11:30, started getting home about 2, 3 o'clock. And I knew something was going on. And I told her, you're going to find somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear while we're having problems. And you're going to go to that person and you're going to make a mistake. I didn't think it would be her admitting that he's been in his bed over a dozen times naked. My wife. God, I haven't even cried yet. I don't know how to feel. That's mine. She has no remorse. All she can say is, now that I'm abusive. You get caught cheating, now I'm abusive. We're gonna go to court and she's gonna try and prove that I'm abusive because I've thrown furniture and we've yelled at each other and we've grabbed each other. And yeah, we've been physical, but since December, it's June. Last month, she asked if I could help him get a job where I work because he was tired of being a line cook at Chili's, a real winner. My wife, oh God, I don't know why I'm making a video. I just want some support, please. I need some men standing up for men, because I never would have ever thought she was capable.
Women being unloyal in relationships is slowly, maybe it's already been an epidemic. Hell, just having loyal people in general in today's society is hard to come by. But women cheating in relationships and marriages is all too common today. The statistics probably aren't correct, they're probably outdated. At this point, since we live in such a matriarchal society and system that champions women, that she can do no wrong, when women know this, by the way, which is why they try to get you guys into these situations, because she's in a loop, she's in a win-win. No matter how the relationship ends in the marriage, she's going to win with something. She's going to come out with something. And so, with that being said, she has a dominant strategy according to game theory. And so, of course, she's going to, it gives her plausible deniability to cheat and get away with it and still get happier stuff. It's ridiculous, guys. Cheating, women's loyalty today is not a real thing at all. People say you should trust women and keep giving them a chance. You can't. We have too much evidence now. How many more videos do you guys need? How many more anecdotal stories do you guys need in your personal lives, whether it's your personal stories or your friends or your fathers or your uncles? How many more stories do you need to confirm what you already know about women? That the majority of them are unloyal, they don't respect you, and they have such a long leash in society, they never have any consequences. She can't lose in marriages, which is why she acts up, because she knows either way you go, you're fucked. Now let's go back and react to this bit by bit, because there's a lot to learn in this.
I found out last night that my partner of 15 years, has been cheating on me with a coworker I used to work with as well.
That's insane. So it's always, whenever a woman cheats, it's never a stranger entirely. It's always a guy that you know. It's always the guy that she introduced you to, and you guys shake hands, and you think, this guy's cool. He never do that to you. It's always that guy. And plus, we have the statistics to prove that cheating happens at work, because you guys are working so many hours at work. You work the majority of your lives. You work more than you spend time with your family. So of course, if you're a one man or woman that spend a lot of time together at work and they're attracted to each other, there is definitely an opportunity for that to happen and for that to turn into sex. It absolutely is a possibility. And so affairs, most cheating happens at work because you guys are spending a drastic amount of time together. Plus, you guys have trust and you know how each other works. Familiarity breeds contempt, but it also breeds opportunities for people to have affairs.
Since December. Since about December, November, we've been having problems. And I told
Yes, and when the relationship has turbulence and women's emotions are so fickle that when they don't feel good, when they don't feel happy, that's when they typically want to go out because things aren't going her way. That's usually how when a woman cheats, she cheats is because you guys are not coming along, or maybe she's starting an argument on purpose so that she can go get some dick from this guy. These are all possible situations.
her from day one because she's done this before, except
Done this before, so you're not paying attention. You haven't learned. Well, it's hard for you to invoke consequences because you're in a marriage now. You're in the game now. It's hard to hold your pimp hand strong, quote unquote. That is figuratively, not physically, literally. So it's hard for you to hold her to a standard because if you blow up the relationship, there's your liability on this.
it wasn't actually sex. It was just talking.
Yes, she said it wasn't sex, but we all know when women are talking and emotional, that's how it starts, and that it turns into intercourse.
But we're married with children. She works nights, and she would always get home around 11:30. Started getting home about 2, 3 o'clock.
Yep, the pattern change. When women, human beings, we have a pattern. Whenever the pattern seems to go, there's something wrong. So of course he has the right instincts. He has the instincts that his woman is being unfaithful. And most of the time, guys, when you have that instinct and you have that feeling about your wife, your girlfriend, 9 times out of 10, it is right. It is unfortunate, but it is right.
And I knew something was going on. And I told her, you're going to find somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear while we're having problems. And you're going
Well, just the thought that he would admit that lets you know that he knows that his wife is a cheater. Quite sad state, but he's putting up with this guy because A, he loves his woman, and B, he's on the hook because he's in a marriage now.
to go to that person and you're going to make a mistake. I didn't think it would be her admitting that he's been in his bed over a dozen times naked.
Dozen times. Yeah. She admitted this to you. Women oftentimes tend to lie when they care about your feelings, but she doesn't care anything about you. She told you the truth straight away. Maybe hoping that, the honesty would get you to brush it off, or maybe because she's that checked out of the marriage that she's wants something new. She wants a new set of balls and penis inside of her. It's unfortunate, but it's a real reality.
My wife. Oh God, I haven't even cried yet. I don't know how to feel. That's mine.
It's obviously not, and it's so sad because when you fall in love and then you get your heart broken because he admits later on in the video that he thought she would never do this. That's the sad part. Women oftentimes say they would never do certain things in a relationship, but their words mean nothing. They go with what their emotions say tell them to do. And it is just sad to see a man break down because nobody cares about our feelings. But whenever a woman breaks down and cries or whatever situation, everybody runs to her aid, even other guys. But yet, when we see a guy crying, we think it's weakness. We think he's being soft. No, he's actually hurt. He loves his woman. He wants the relationship to work, but she obviously doesn't. And so he should probably just wash her hands. But I know it's not that easy just to walk away from 15 years. She's probably been cheating for years, and he's just probably just trying to ignore it, trying to do the right thing, raise the children, didn't want to break up the family. It's hard when you find yourself in these situations. We always say what we would do, but once you're in it, you're not going to know unless you're in it.
She has no remorse. All she can say is now that I'm abusive. You get caught cheating. Now I'm
Women are the most cold-hearted individuals known to men. Whenever they're checked out, they're completely checked out of a relationship. They don't give a fuck about you, care about your feelings, none of it. And so once you go through this as a man, you begin to become cold towards women. And women, it's like in that song One Right Now with The Weeknd and Post Malone, when he said, I'm going to get revenge on you because I got one coming over and one right now. This is the villain origin story of Hugh Hefner and how men start to just use women for intercourse. This is the starting point of these situations. And I know there's a percentage of women that say that it's not all women, but it's enough of you guys to where we have to be concerned. We keep seeing these videos all too common, all too often. It's a serious problem within your female species within the Western society. Stop trying to shame us men out of telling the truth. This is real stuff. We have real actual videos and evidence that we show you guys on a consistent basis. And so, yeah, she's going to find a way to play the victim, of course, because that's the female playbook. She always wants to play the victim and blame you, blame the man. That's always her go to. Blame the man, play the victim. The same old trick that women have been using since millennium. But they claim equality. It's quite hilarious.
abusive. Are we gonna go to court and she's gonna try and prove that I'm abusive because I've thrown furniture and we've yelled at each other and we've grabbed each other? Yeah, we've been.
Well, it's just showing his lack of intelligence. You're not supposed to say any of that stuff on a live video on social media. That's definitely going to be used against you. So yes, he's probably screwed in that aspect. Probably going to lose his children as well, custody, if that's a real thing. Because when you go into these family courts, they're going to side with her. You're already behind the eight ball, then you're saying incriminating yourself. Yes, he's not. This is not going to end favorable for him.
Physical, but since December, it's June. Last month, she asked if I could help him get a job where I work because he was tired of being a line cook at Chili's, a real winner. My wife, oh God.
That is crazy, dark, and twisted. The amount of manipulation, the amount of links, the amount of audacity women have to cheat and then ask you to help the cheater that she's cheating with. That's the ultimate disrespect. The things that women do sometimes, if they were a man, they would be dealt with physically. I'm not promoting that. I'm just calling it down the line, how I see it. But anyway, that is my video. This has gone on way too long, longer than I expected. You guys have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to hit the like button on the video, comment your thoughts below, subscribe to the channel, and share this video if you found it valuable for other people to see. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can are in the description below. The Cash App is this little yellow sign over here. If you guys want to hit the Cash App, what do you think it's worth? These videos that I'm making. However, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.